Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy RCA the Great. We are 1 week into the NBA season, and you know we've been in the gym. You know we've been studying film, ready to go with the Playbook update, the first of the series, the Hawks current playbook. If you play my team, go grab that from the auction house. If you play now, go ahead and switch that over, because we about to go through 7 plays that'll get you buckets all game. Make sure you have yourself a slasher that you can get the ball to, somebody that's a sharpshooter that can get out there, have a playmaker out there, have a pick and roll play out there, and definitely have a big that can shoot from the outside. Go ahead and grab that playbook and let's get ready to get into it. Alright, the first play we're getting into is called Fist 15 High, and it's just a basic pick and roll play. Get you into the basket, into the lane easily. But let's break it down a little bit slower and show you why we're going to use this to start off our games all the time. Start your game off with this because it's going to enable you to know what your opponent is doing. We have space all around the floor. Everybody's on the perimeter, kind of like a 5-out. You'll be able to know if your opponent is going under the screen, over the screen, playing off ball. No matter what they're doing, you'll be able to understand what they're doing to figure out how you want to attack further in the game. We're gonna run it one more time and show you how you can just get the ball, into the lane off of that roll, man. You don't always have to take it yourself. You can definitely drop a dime, get it in. If they're not helping out, if they don't slide over to help, you got that roll all day. If they do slide over to help, you got a wide open shot on the wing. Second play we going over is called Quick 4 Horns Flare. That's going to get you open threes with your small forward or whoever you call it for. Make sure they have 3-point plays. I use Michael Finley for it. But breaking it down a little bit slower, you're going off a ball screen set by the player who you call the play for. Make sure you go right off his shoulder. This is great to get yourself into the lane for an easy basket. Or if the defense collapses down and helps out, you are getting the screener is then getting a screen set for them, and they do a little fade action out to the top of the key for an open shot that's more than likely going to be splash every time you come down the court and run that play, unless somebody switches off ball and denies it themselves. Speaking of off ballers, there's always going to be somebody off balling with their center in the paint. If that happens, you'll have your center that's setting the screen open for this shot. Porzingis should have made it, but you get the idea. We're moving on to the third play. It's called Quick 32 Box Flare. It's a 3-point play that I just called for my center. I like to call it for the center to keep their center out of the paint. As you can see, there's a lot going on in the play, but we're definitely going to break it down so you can see how many options there are. The first thing, the person you called the play for is getting a pin down screen, and they're going to curl out to the top. This right here is an immediate first shot if you want to take it. But on the opposite side, you have your shooting guard or small forward coming off of a floppy screen on the downside. And then the person who passes the ball to you, the point guard that called the play, is going around the opposite side, and they're going to be getting a down screen to curl over to the top. Meanwhile, the person who you called the play for is then getting a backdoor screen that they can flare off of for another easy look. We chose to pass it around to the person getting that flank screen over there. Easy basket for Eddie Jones, wide open, uncontested. And those are the kind of shots that you definitely want to get. All right, let's go ahead and look at that second option. Quick 32 box flare. This time we're calling it from Michael Finley, and we're going to utilize that backdoor flare action to get him open off of that backdoor from Porzingis. Open look, easy knockdown. As you can see, the backdoor screen opens him up. When he gets brushed off of Porzingis, his man is a little delayed to get to him. Hand down, man down, and then we still had Eddie Jones coming around the other side if we needed it, but we didn't. Easy basket, once again, open look. Alright, moving on to the fourth play. It's called Quick 3 Rip Floppy. It is a 3-point play, and we just called it for Michael Finley. Anytime you hear the word floppy, just know that the person who you called the play for is going to be getting pinned down screens for them from the baseline. We're going to let the play run through, then we're going to break it down. But as you can see, there's a lot of down screens, a lot of open shots for you to be able to take. We forced that last shot just to run the play through, but let's go through and show you all of the options that we have and then the openings that you'll be looking for. So you get that double pin down screen from Eddie Jones and Porzingis. Michael Finley's coming around, but right after Eddie sets his screen, he comes around to open himself up. So Finley could have taken the shot there with an opening, or I could have kicked it out to Eddie Jones if I wanted to there. Immediately after that happens, Iguodala is going to go across and set a screen for Eddie Jones to curl him around. Once you pass it there, you can attack the lane right there if you would like to. Sometimes I go right into the lane after this. Sometimes I keep the play happening. And then on the opposite side, you're getting a backdoor screen where you can throw an alley-oop up. I love throwing alley-oops. If you watched my videos before, I like exposing that on the paint. If the alley-oop doesn't work, you're getting another double pin down screen to open you up for your final look. All right, now it's actually time to run it to get some points from it. Call the play for Michael Finley again. He pops out. His man gets stuck in the screen, leaves me open for a second. That's going to be all day. Hand down, man down. If you are open, take that shot. All right, now we're going looking at that third or second option, whatever you want to call it. But it's one of my favorites. I love looking for the alley-oop if I can get it, especially with the athletes that I have on my team. So you let the play run through. Iguodala goes around. The center doesn't step up in time. Throw the alley-oop up. Beautiful pass. Make sure you have a good passer. I surround myself with good passers on my team just so that I can always have a chance for an alley-oop. Now, speaking of alleys, the fifth play is called Cut 5 Alley. This play is a dribble handoff play, but you're also going to be looking to get it into the lane. Look at the nice pass from Eddie Jones. Beautifully executed off of that backdoor screen that Iguodala got from Morris Peterson. Y'all know we're going to break it down again. Cut 5 alley. And you saw earlier in the play that Porzingis was open off of that screen at the bottom that's happening. So now you have another way to get a 3 on an alley-oop play with your center that's coming around. And then we have another play, the sixth play, Cut 5 give alley. This one, you're trying to get into the lane, draw the defender, and then throw an alley-oop up. Now, both of these plays are called for cutters. Make sure you're calling this for somebody that has the cutter play set. But as you can see, as we come around and we swing the ball over, you still have an option to get a 3-pointer from your center on the opposite side. Utilize those backdoor screens against anybody that's playing off ball on you. But as you let the play develop, that dribble handoff right here is what gets you into the lane. And you get into a situation where the defender, the center, is in no man's land. You see his face. He has to choose. Does he stop Eddie or does he stop Iguodala? Doesn't matter what he does, it's going to end up being a bad situation. It's not easy to stop that play. Now we have another play that you want to run for somebody with a pick and roll play set called Fist 71 down. Easy pick and roll and fade action together. You get a roll and a fade. I love plays like that. You're getting a double screen. LaFrentz left early, but if they trail, you don't kick it out. If they collapse, you do kick it out. All you have to do is read the defense. And if they sag off of anybody in the corners or anybody that's from the screen, you'll just have open people, just like over there. Jeffrey's wide open, but misses the shot. But I know y'all want to see some gameplay footage, so let's get online, hop on, and see if we can do this stuff against somebody online. Like I said, first play we going with is always going to be see what our defender is doing. And as you can see, he's an off-baller, so we are going to have a field day. Chris Paul takes a bad shot, but still makes it to start off with our play. And then we're really going to expose this off-ball defense. He's playing off-ball with a center right now, so I'm calling that quick 32 box flare. Get Porzingis out for an easy bucket. If he's going to be playing off-ball, I'm going to use these plays whoever he's guarding, I'm gonna call a play for that person and make him chase them around. As you can see, now he's all over the place. People are open all over the court, just dotting him up. The whole game was just full of dots all day. Just make sure you're paying attention to what plays are being called, because they're all over the place. Just dotted, dotted, dotted. Every play, I'm attacking whoever he is playing off ball with. Alley-oop plays, backdoor, Porzingis wide open once again. But I chose to go with the alley-oop this time. Easy bucket. Every play we ran was successful this game. The fist 71 down worked. Everything worked. This playbook is money. As you can see, I chose to go inside with the pick and roll instead of the fade, even though Marley was wide open right there. And then I said, Marley, I'm gonna hook you up this time. I'm gonna call it back to back, kick it out to Marley, and he splashes it this time. Everything was just running so smooth. We called quick 3 Rip Floppy, seeing if we can get somebody else open. Again, he's off balling, so we're trying to catch him, not paying attention. He loses his man. Another dot, another hand down, another man down. We're calling it again, exposing whoever he's guarding. So I call it for Peterson this time. Marley comes around, he follows Marley. Peterson comes around the other side. Another hand down, man down. We open, we scoping. Now we're going quick 4 horns flare because he's guarding Porzingis with Ben Wallace. He chases me. I kick it back out to Porzingis. We're just making the defender work. Make them work. If they want to play you off ball and have the computer guard you, make them guard you. Now, I don't get the alley, but I then kick it over to Finley because the defense rotates. Everything was just working seamlessly. Now we're going to try to get that alley-oop again, see who we can get open. Porzingis again wide open, but I don't kick it out to him. Like I said, I like those alley-oops. Make them come over to me, throw it up to Iguodala all day. Now the game's starting to run away. I'm calling cut 5 alley. I see him chasing Porzingis around. I know Porzingis is getting ready to go around the screen. He doesn't. He's late. He gets caught up in the screen again. Hand down, man down. Wide open again. It's starting to get crazy. Quick 4 horns flare. We're just shooting threes all game. We've been getting inside. We've been getting outside. Everything we've been wanting to do this game has been working. Every single play worked. All 7 of them. Doesn't matter when you call them, how you call them. As long as you're running the right offense, as long as you're being patient, making good passes, somebody is going to be open, especially against off-ballers. Then we just dribble the rest of the clock out. This game is over. 59-36, took over in the 4th quarter. Man, it was a crazy game, just full of dots, full of off-ball exposure. As you can see, so many players on the team scored, so many assists, great shooting percentage. But as always, I'll have another playbook for y'all next week. Be sure to like and subscribe, leave me some comments. If this helps you out, definitely let me know. See y'all later. Peace.